It's gone.
It's here. I thought you'd go to sleep at last.
No, I hadn't. I've just had the bottom knocked out of my life.
Put the light out when you go.
I will. Mabel, where's my sleeping bag?
Gone, I don't know. It isn't winter gone. You don't need your sleeping bag. Oh, Gordon, you are foul. You are everything I hate. I am going to never speak to you again unless you go out of this room now. Go into your own doom.
Ah, doom. Doom.
And do something. You are never satisfied. When your conscience strikes and you need to get up and work, you are never satisfied until you wake everybody in the house. When you are forced by your conscience guilt.
Slippers.
Or whatever it is forces you to get up.
Where are my slippers?
I do not wear your slippers.
No, but you wear my woolies and my shirts. Both of you do. Kate and you. I don't complain because they smell quite nice afterwards. Of course, I get some funny looks in the working men's club. Well, I've always got those. No, I haven't. Nobody has. Haven't been there for years. Not since they wouldn't let me in. Did I tell you they wouldn't let Tom Lawrence in? Slippers. Banned.
I don't wear your slippers.
No, but have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning.
It is?
Yes, remember that.
Why?
It will register later. I'm going to my room. Mabel!
Go on. What? What? There's nothing.
I know there's nothing. That's the whole point. That's it. Nothing.
I thought there was something.
No, feel my brow.
You're soaking wet.
Yes?
It's a warm night.
It is at night.
I know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Good, you remembered.
Yes.
3 o'clock, dawn, first light, the time when things happen. Heart attacks happen. Ambulances screaming through the night. Morning, time when your patrol gets pushed in.
What patrol?
Recce patrol.
Where?
Out there. Time when things start happening out there. Bushes move, you hear things. You're tired, you've done one stag already. See nasties coming at you with bayonets. Bushes move, wind. Tell yourself, pull yourself together, Corporal. You're only imagining things.
There's nothing out there.
Yes, there is. There's birds and things. Listen.
Oh, yes, of course. There's birds and things and trees.
But it says nothing to me.
It says nothing to me.
Oh, you don't matter.
Thank you.
Go back to bed. I'll call you if I need you.
Charming.
It's the best I can do. I'm terrified.
Oh, what is it, love? I'll stay with you.
No, this is something I've got to do myself.
Oh, good. Because I'm very tired.
Well, I am.
Well, then why are you not in bed asleep?
Sick and tired.
Ah, then you're not tired. You're thinking. Well, I'm not thinking. I'm barely walking. I should go back. I should never have opened my eyes. I'm gone if I open my eyes. But I'll go back and hope.
Thank you.
Do you want anything?
Yes.
What?
A kiss.
Oh.
Thank you.
Can I now go back to bed?
Yes.
No, I can't go back to bed with your forehead all wet.
No, it's dry now. Oh, I broke out in a cold sweat. Not for the first time, but... Whew, I broke out in a cold sweat.
Oh, it's not like you to be frightened.
What do you mean, not like me? I'm in a perpetual state of fear. The only time I wasn't frightened was when I was a soldier. Then I was stupid. Do you know, I used to climb onto the front of 50 tons of moving tank while it was moving. That brought me out in a cold sweat then. And once I walked up the range carrying a 20-pounder misfire cradled in my arms. High explosive. That's dried my brow. That's brought me out in a hot mouth dry.
Oh, Gordon, what is it? I can't go back to bed with you in a state.
No, you can do nothing.
But what is it?
What is it? What is it? Work! That's what it is, work!
Ah, well, darling. Don't put Wagner on. I don't mind. But the village are giving me very queer looks.
The village is giving you very queer looks.
Yes.
They're out there.
Not yet, though.
Oh, they will soon be on their tractors and think, oh, what a worthwhile life that is.
Oh, good. Well. Good night.
Thank you. Put the light off! That's it. That's it. That's it. I can't see.
Indigestion.
With you, everything is.
It usually is with you.
You put the light off.
Yes, all right. But how will you do anything with it off?
That's it.
How has it sent you blind?
What?
You said you couldn't see.
Go away. Go away.
Yes, I will. Do you want the light on or off?
I've told you, off.
But if you're blind, it doesn't matter.
I am not blind.
Well, if you're having it off, it doesn't matter.
I am having it off.
Then you might as well come back with me, where you can have it off at the same time as I have it off. Which would make a change.
All right, go back to your bed.
All right. I'm going to put the light on. There. Ah, that's better.
Why is it better?
Nameless fear has vanished.
Nameless? I can put names to them, and they're still there, no matter about the lights, or not there, whichever.
Gordon, your heart is as good as mine.
What has that got to do with it?
You think you're having a heart attack?
I do not.
Well, you're not.
I know I'm not. Well, can't always be sure. No, I'm not. I don't have a feeling of dread. At least not the feeling of dread I have when I'm having a heart attack, which is really indigestion.
Usually.
The symptoms are the same, usually.
Right. Can I leave you?
You can do nothing here.
Good. Try not to type too loudly. And if you need Gotterdammerung, have it quietly for the village. Not for me, I hasten to say. Because anything that gets you working is okay by me, baby.
Okay by me, baby. It's gone. It's gone! I woke up and I knew it had gone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I lost it. It's gone. I lost it. I woke up and I knew it had gone. I lost it. It's gone. Oh.
Mom,
Kate.
what is it?
Oh, it's your father. He's having a bath.
What's he saying?
Oh.
Shouting.
It will be something to do with Hitler.
Still.
Yes, still.
Is it never going to end?
It doesn't seem to be going to do.
Can I come in with you?
Yes, all right.
I think I I'd rather not that wounded monster stumbling about the house.
What is going on?
You can't come in here, find your own sanctuary.
What's happening?
Dad is.
Has he got to go somewhere?
No, he's got up early to do some work.
What time is it?
Where is your watch?
Which watch?
The watch we gave you for your birthday.
Oh, I've got it. It isn't on my wrist, that's all. I've got it.
He sold it.
I asked you the time yesterday and you couldn't tell me.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Well, I haven't any recollection of spending 3 o'clock, 3:30 outside of a disco before. What's it like outside, huh? Is there anything?
Go back to your bed.
Now, what I mean is I've never been awake or outside of a disco before at this time of the day. Is it too quiet suddenly? Hmm? Oh, I thought we'd been raided by the old Bill.
No, just the old Gorm.
Right. Oh, I thought you'd been better lately.
No.
He's gone!
Oh, shut the door.
Right.
Get out before you do.
Well, can't I stay here?
No, you can't.
Why not? She's here.
She's a little girl.
I'm a little boy. Is he armed?
Shh.
I am not going out there at this time in the morning with a wounded rider stumbling about the house. He could do anything.
Shh. He's calmed down.
I smell flames. Hey.
That's the bonfire that's been burning all night.
Oh, that's good. I thought he might have set the house on fire.
No, he wouldn't do that. Might set your theatre on fire and good riddance.
Quite.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
The only thing he does with theatres is empty them.
It's not like you, Mum.
What?
Thought you were loyal.
I am loyal. I do, however, face facts. Your father is never going to set the Thames alight.
Well, he hasn't had the breaks, has he?
He has. He's had every chance in the world. He has worked for the best directors in the country, and out of it, been put on by the best theatres. And every time he has failed to deliver the goods.
Oh, I'm not going to sit here and listen to this.
You know how I've tried for 25 years. I've tried with that man. 25 years. Now he's too old and too stupid to realize that he could have been something. Too old and too stupid now to do anything about it, and I'm landed with him.
Well, you'd have been landed with him anyway. You're married to him.
Something can be done about that.
Can it?
Yes.
Does Dad know?
What?
Something can be done about it.
You're beginning to talk like him.
Yes, I know. Isn't it awful? Well, I listened to myself, going off in one of those long monologues, all of it pouring out, Well, not here. Not here. I mean, I don't say anything here. Can't get a word in edgeways here, usually. Not with the old man jabbering on. But certainly when I'm not here, with my mates or, when I've got a few drinks inside me, put the world to rights, Oh, I've got all kinds of ideas about how things should be. I mean, well, not formed yet, because I'm still young, aren't I? Well, aren't I? Of course, I'm not as young as I was when all this started. I mean, indeed, I'm feeling quite old now, much older now that I've been through what I've been through. You've no idea, Mum, what a hassle it is out there. I mean, in the world. I mean, you're protected, aren't you? But, I've been let down so many times, let down. Well, I know just how Dad feels, I really do.
You even got his slippers on.
Hey?
He was looking for those.
Well,
Take them off at once.
my feet are cold.
And what about your poor father's feet?
I've got poor circulation.
If he sees you wearing his slippers, he'll never wear them again. We can't afford to keep buying him
Well,
slippers.
I'll give them back tomorrow.
It is time.
I mean in the morning when we are all up. Oh, I know we are all up. Cool, when he goes to that great Writers' Guild in the sky, that great script conference in the sky is going to have a lot to answer for. My inferiority complex to start with.
Don't you start blaming your father for that. Whatever you've got is your fault.
Oh, don't be silly.
I am your mother. You must not say to me that.
Yes, don't be silly. It is a question of genes, What do writers do together all the time? I mean, there must be something better. I mean, that great in the sky.
I can't bear it. You've caught it. Oh, my God, your poor wife.
Eh? Well, that great... I mean, what do they do together? I mean, apart from guild and confer, bitch? That great bitch in the... No, that might offend. No, they wouldn't get it as being collective. No, they'd think I was being... think I was making a point. Think I was getting at the Catholics. No.
Get out! You've become one!
What?
A writer!
Ah, now, don't hit me. In front of my sister.
What's going on?
Mrs. Field, you are not sleeping in here.
I am not. I am trying to sleep down the other end of the house where I've been put. It were noisy when I got there. What time do the buses get going then? There are bats in the roof. And it can build up, you were warned. Come crashing down on us one night.
I'm telling you this, Kate, because you're the only person in this house who could possibly understand. And you're interested in family history. I expect you to go on and become a writer the proper way, through university. Proper way. Englit and all that, you know. Yes. Well, at 3 a.m. this morning, your father realized that it had gone. Whatever it was, gone. I woke up and I knew. Like that lady novelist you're so fond of, whose name I can never remember. Woke up one morning and found it had gone. I did. I knew. Gone. Well, I shall not tell the world. I expect the world will want to know, or will find out. But I shall tell you, and I shall tell you why. At least I shall try to tell you why, because I'm not sure. Kate. Yes. Story of my life. Yes. Voltaire. I have just put in 150 leaks the correct way by crowbar.
There's no need to make so much noise. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
So have I.
I've been reading.
I've been putting leaks in.
I've been reading this book your Katie gave me. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful. I love flowers, but what's the village gonna think if I let slip I get it all from books?
What?
My talent.
Well, I get all mine from books. At least I used to.
Oh.
Wake up, Mabel, 7 o'clock. I have just put in 150 leaks before breakfast. I've been gardening.
Yes.
Tea. Just like the old days. Everyone in one room. Where's Kate?
Asleep. Where are you?
Before you.
Oh, yes.
150 leaks the correct way before breakfast.
Oh, didn't I hear the typewriter?
No, I did try. And I intend to go on trying throughout the day. I mean, you wouldn't want me to cheat, would you? 150 leaks. Put it on the chart. The correct way with a crowbar. There you are.
Gardening to you is just a matter of putting things in, that's all. You don't care about weeding, using a hoe, or keeping things down.
Well, you can't keep things down if you haven't put things in. Putting things in comes first.
Should leaks be put in at this time of the year?
Well, if we're going to have any leaks, yes. It's late, but better late. Hitler, Hitler, Hitler. Move over. Oh, what's it? Oh, what's this?
Oh, heavens! Can't I be allowed to sleep?
Not in my bed.
Oh.
Out.
Oh, leave her alone.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping. Oh! Oh, what's that?
It's only your brother. Oh, I take your point.
Oh, do you mean to say I've slept with him in the room? Ugh! Open all the windows.
He's wearing my slippers. Oh, that's finished them for human consumption.
Oh, he's fast asleep. Do you remember when he used to sleep all curled up like that, with his little bit of blanket?
Oh.
He whimpered just then. Did you hear him? He whimpered just like a little puppy.
Hit him with something. A hammer.
He used to suck it.
Yes, he did. How do you know? You weren't born when he used to suck his little bit of blanket.
Oh, I never sucked a bit of blanket.
Yes, it did get rather nasty in the end.
She was born. He didn't stop sucking her till he was 14. He used to stride in, stinking of tobacco and booze, and demand another bit of blanket to suck. You had a washing line full of bits of blanket waiting to be sucked. But like me, poor lad, with my socks, he could never find a clean one when he needed one.
You must be dreaming. Just like a little puppy.
Much the same dreams, I imagine.
Oh, you're joking. Wake up, Wilfred. You make me sick lying there like that. Look at him. Ugh.
Hey, he sleeps the same position as I do.
Yes, he's been behaving rather like you lately.
Has he?
Yes, you ought to know what he's dreaming.
Bones, that's what he's dreaming about, bones. Liver and rabbit chunks. Bones, he's buried. Look, he's licking his chops.
Dreaming of Guinness.
What, in fact, he is dreaming of is running the National, the RSC, Royal Opera House.
Yes, unfortunately, he's not in the least bit musical.
I said run it, not play in it or toot on something in it.
I always hoped he'd play something.
I always hoped he'd grow up to be a brain surgeon, help his old dad in his old age.
Are you going to need a brain surgeon?
Well, of course I am. It's the only part of me I can't reach with my Swiss Army knife.
Somehow, I don't think Wilfred will be able to help you with that problem.
What problem?
The problem of your brain, Daddy. Anyway, no matter what, even if he was a member of Thing, the Royal College of Things, I wouldn't trust my brain to that sleeping slob.
Oh, look, he smiled. He's just been given another theatre. Limeborn. Oh, look, the reviews for Magic Flute are good.
Has it occurred to you that you might be projecting quite the wrong dreams into his little furry...
Tongue? Yes, he's not dreaming of running the National, Edinburgh Festival, Bristol Rovers Football Club, all worthwhile artistic ventures. Yes, Soho, Ladbrokes, Aintree, Guinness.
White.
Quite.
Anyway. I didn't plug her in.
She sometimes goes into automatic.
I suppose you're coming back to bed again.
I've been up since 3.
Yes, I see.
So have we.
Oh, it was awful.
What was?
I told you. No, I didn't. You were not there. Well, I'm too tired to tell you again. I saw 6 magpies down in the field. What the hell that means, I don't know. I don't know. It will hit me.
Do you want breakfast?
No, too fat, too fat.
Good night.
Whew, I'm exhausted.
You must not be exhausted.
Of course I can be exhausted. I put in 150 leaks by hand and crowbar before breakfast.
No, Gordon, you have got to go back into that room and finish the final draft of Hitler.
Oh, no, that's all over. And I must say it's a great relief. I feel happier than I've ever felt. You know, if I could get in a leak for every day of the year, we could rest easy.
You can't have finished it. You hadn't written more than the first 10 minutes yesterday.
What?
Hitler, Hitler, Hitler!
We agreed not to mention that name.
You've got to finish it, Gordon.
I have. Well, I have finished with it.
What do you mean?
I told you, it's gone.
What's gone?
It. Whatever it is that makes one a writer. I woke up and I didn't have it anymore. And I must say I am greatly relieved.
I'm not going to put up with that. You, Gordon Maple, are going to go back into that room and you are going to finish that dreadful film about that dreadful man now, or...
What? There's nothing you can do if it's gone. No court in the land
I can stop everything.
No need to. Everything is stopped. No court in the land will convict. If I stand up, look him straight in the eye and say, "My lord, it has gone."
What are you talking about? What has a court got to do with it?
Breach of contract. My lord, it has gone. I had it when I went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, it had gone. Therefore, I was rendered incapable of a stroke. Hey, there might even be a case for compensation. But what do we do about it? What did she do?
Who?
That lady novelist whose famous name I can never remember, she had the same thing. Actually, I'm grateful to her for putting words to it. If she hadn't woken up one morning and found it had gone, I wouldn't know it could happen. I'd have just thought I wasn't feeling very well. I could have spent days doing it when I shouldn't have been. I mean, if you haven't got it, you shouldn't do it, should you? I mean, there are some who have got it and can't get it on. She told everyone. I think that's what you've got to do. I think that's the thing to do.
Very well. If you are not going to go into that room and do the work that you are being paid to do, I am not going to get you a breakfast. I am not going to do anything. Anything.
Well, that won't work.
We'll see. Are you going back to bed?
I am back to bed.
Are you going to stay there?
I don't know. I feel different now that it's gone. I'm ordinary. I'm real people. I shall be invited into homes.
I thought you got the Arts Council to stop all that.
Steady on, Mum. Kicking me. Steady on, huh? Oh. Well, she started doing that a lot lately, huh? Kicking and kicking. She never used to do that when we were in Bristol.
Wilfred, it has gone. I must say I was terrified at first. When I first realized it, I was terrified. But now a beautiful calm has come over me. You might almost say serenity.
Yeah, well, I wish you'd give some of it to Mum. I used to love her.
Hello, Larry. You shall be the first to know. It has gone.
Who is it?
Gordon Maple. I'm attached to you. Rejected by Philip, newly attached to you.
Oh, how marvellous to hear from you, Gordon. How are you, love?
Serene.
It's marvellous.
I hope I didn't wake you.
Heavens, no. I've already read 3 scripts. One of them is rather special. You would adore it. It's just your sort of thing. Beautifully written, your subject, but beautifully spare. He's managed to bring it off without alienating one. It won't alienate an audience. You know what I mean? They'll adore it.
Oh, marvellous. Is it a young writer? Oh, marvellous. Well, I have just put in 365 leaks by hand.
That's marvellous. Now, this one is about virginity. Very tightly writ.
Oh, marvellous. Yes, I lost it at about 3 o'clock this morning. Well, I may have lost it earlier, but I was asleep, so I wouldn't have noticed it, would I? I must say it was rather a shock at first, but now I am serene. Serene. Do you think we should tell Oscar that it's gone?
Bye.
Oh, stop it.
Gordon?
You stop it.
I'm in bed.
Stop
You
it.
woke me from a deep
Stop it.
slumber.
Stop it.
What's gone?
Stop it.
When did you last have it?
You just stop it now.
The day before? Well, are you sure it's gone?
Stop it.
Have you tried hard? I really think you ought to try.
Stop it.
No, come on, you must
Stop
care.
it.
Oh, it's probably still there somewhere. You'll find it. Do you need any help?
I'm happy to be able to say that I am beyond help. Do you think I should tell the Writers' Guild?
No,
stop it.
not yet.
Calm down. Come on.
But they will
Calm
have to
down.
know.
No, calm down. No,
I mean,
stop it.
somebody's probably found it and handed it in. You wouldn't want it to go out again, would you, to the wrong person?
What?
It's it. Gordon's it. Yes, mine's still there. Just a minute. No, mine hasn't gone.
Will you two stop it?
Jenny says we've got to stop
Not
it.
you two, these two.
Hey,
Come on, calm down.
Gordon says he's just had 400 leaks.
Where?
Hey,
Is he talking to?
Judging by the laughter of Tom Lawrence.
No laughing matter. If he doesn't finish that final draft of Hitler, we're going to be in a very parlous state. Very parlous. Got to be forced back into that room. Do you know where I can get a gun?
A shooter? Well, no, it wouldn't work. You can't force a writer to write. That's the truth of it. And if it's gone, Hey, do you think I've got it?
Got what? There isn't anything. Got what?
The spark, the vital spark, the flame, it, the great it. It was wasted on him, you know.
Right. Today he writes Hitler.
How would I know?
How would you know what?
If I'd got it.
You've got it all right. You've got it, and so has he.
Where's he keep his paper then?
You leave his paper alone. He's going to need every scrap. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with Hitler. Hitler is going to be finished by the end of this week, and that's that.
No, it's no good. I couldn't find the power anyway. Well, I'm more interested in power.
Well, you can put me a new plug back on that then. There's a good boy. I've just had a failure on the stairs.
Wilfred, get dressed and go down to the call box in the village. I want you to phone Larry Dancer and tell him that unless he does something, he is going to lose Gordon. He's going to lose a great deal of money because Gordon is not going to finish off Hitler unless somebody puts a very large rocket under him, as it were. Wilfred, do you hear me?
Well, I don't know that I can do that, Mum. I mean, is it ethical? I mean, what is it? I mean, I'm not only his son. I'm very involved in the theatrical scene. Well, I've got to talk to Larry on a certain level of integrity.
Mum, should there be smoke and flames in the garden?
That's a bonfire.
Oh, well, it's very high.
Right. I'm phoning Tom Lawrence. He's not being funny impossible. He's being medically impossible. Gordon, what are you doing?
Weeding.
Oh, good, darling, good. Tom Lawrence, you get round here at once. Please, please, Tom.
Poor old Gordon. I wonder what did it. The hurdy-gurdy or the T-shirt?
Leave that alone! Oh! Abel!
Just in time. Oh, he was going to burn the lot. And the typewriter. Typical.
You can't burn a typewriter.
I feel I ought to be in a white coat.
Isn't funny.
No, I know it's not.
I refuse to be involved in violence. I went through the entire desert campaign, Alamein to Brook, Mercer Matru, without being involved in violence, and I'm certainly not going to be involved in it now.
Don't hurt him.
I'll put the kettle on, shall I?
Shh! Right, Wilf. We go in there and grab him. Then we frog march him out, stick him in front of his typewriter, and... well, there's not a lot else we can do. And then Larry talks to him.
And you'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to him. He looks so happy, it seems a shame.
He isn't happy.
No, I know he's not happy, Mabel, but he looks happy. There is a lot to be said for it being gone, you know. Can't you learn to live with it?
What on? Social Security?
No, you can get it earnings related, you know. You ask for earnings related. Some actors I know get £80 a week.
Really? That's more than the equity minimum.
Yes, well, it would be, wouldn't it? Right. Now, the important thing is, make sure the first thing he sees is his typewriter.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
We won't hurt him.
I don't mind hurting him. But you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Mind his hands, though.
We shall need a bottle.
What for?
Oh, he must be sat down in front of a bottle. It's the only way.
Right. Ready.
No good. It's gone.
Then get back in there and find it, Gordon Maple.
Do you realise what you're asking me to do?
Yes, demanding.
Demanding me to do. It is very wicked and fraught with danger to tamper with the powers of darkness like this. I could go off my marvellous marbles.
Not on your marbles.
I am, for the first time ever, stood on my marbles.
And perhaps you should not be.
It is fraught with danger, and I shall need a bottle.
There you are. You see, I said he would need a bottle. Writers, I know all about writers.
I might not be able to do that later.
Gordon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Who are all these people?
Gordon, I'm your best friend. I'm not people. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. I hope I go out like that.
Get in there and help, Tom Lawrence.
Yeah.
Larry, you're not going to leave them alone in there, are you?
Oh, he'll be all right now, I think. Now that he's gone in, actually settled. But he'll need a bottle, you'll find. I shall send him in a bottle.
You will not. You'll take a bottle in there. I'm not having those two left alone in there with a bottle. This is his last chance, and yours and mine, to get Hitler finished once and for all and be paid.
Very well, but I know nothing about writers, except that they need a bottle.
Wilfred will get one.
You're not going to send me in there, are you, Mum?
No, I'm not.
I don't mind, but if you don't mind me saying so, you have screwed it up now. What he needed was a short, sharp lesson. Straight in there and thump 7 colours out of him. And then nail his feet to the floor and put his typewriter in front of him. See what I mean?
That's enough, Gordon.
What are your motives?
Love.
Rubbish.
Well, Mabel asked me to help.
You can't help.
I can try.
Why? Oh, I know why he wants me to stagger on. Oh, puff dust there.
Puff dust. I hold the Order of the British Empire.
He wants me to finish it so I can get on to something else.
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
As for the way you treat your wife, it's abominable. And for that wonderful son of yours.
Oh, yes. Well, he has improved, Gordon.
He's still awful.
He never was awful.
He was awful right from the off. He came out of the womb awful. I had that investigated. But modern methods, you see, apparently there's no way a changeling could have been involved. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get one. He came into the world with nicotine-stained fingers, belching brown ale and naked, having put his nappy on the favourite in the 3:30.
Go on.
No, it's gone.
You were doing very well.
No, it's gone. I quite like him now.
Yes, he's a nice boy.
Eh?
Well, it was hardly that.
Quite.
No, I don't mean that. No. Look. Put down the first thing that comes into your head, Gordon. What's the first thing that comes into your head?
Nothing. I put in 500 leaks this morning by hand and crowbar before breakfast. Hey, I haven't had breakfast.
Hitler was very hot on leaks, you know.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't he?
No. I don't know.
Do you want me to look it up?
Where?
Well, reference.
Well, that's it.
What?
We have tried.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, how's Wagner going?
Oh, sometimes I think I'll never finish it.
What's he like?
Well, Hitler, with music. I'll tell you something. Wagner was sexier than Hitler.
Oh, well, poor old Adolf.
Was it true about...
Yes, only had one. But he could whistle Meistersinger all the way through from beginning to end.
Could he?
Mm.
I can't.
Oh, Hitler, Wagner. You have no idea how those names make my flesh crawl. Every time they go through the office, they leave a trail of misery behind them. Oh! Why can't you two boys write something wonderful and light and gay and frivolous? When I first knew you, you were both young and handsome and gay and amusing and ambitious and marvelous and bitchy and always in town. And Tom being naughty with his stars and Gordon being wicked and Gordon being ruined by easy money and Tom becoming greedy. And it's all very depressing. And thank God I haven't changed. Oh, I've just got to have a little ciggy.
We're using that.
What?
That song. In our film about Wagner. Where are these leaks, then?
Larry, what's the matter?
Oh, it's no use. I've just got to have a cigarette. Wilfred must have some.
Well, I've stopped.
You've stopped?
Yeah.
Stopped?
Has Gordon started working?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't stay there a minute longer. What you two women have done to those two wonderful boys, I shall never forgive you for.
Eh?
Don't you call me women. He told me I was greedy yesterday. Greedy.
They were wonderful.
Where are they? Jenny, answer that.
Well, I don't know whether I wish him to
They've
speak
gone.
to you.
Search the grounds.
Listen, Tom, you take it. It's Marvin.
Me?
You're his agent.
Well, I'm being Gordon's at the moment.
They want him to take a cut.
Who does?
Marvin does.
A cut of what?
A cut in the money he is getting for soldiers in spurts.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I walked out after the first interval. I'm not amused by that sort of thing. My leg went to sleep.
Yes, well, that's not new. Gordon's leg went to sleep.
Well, there were a lot of legs asleep in my row, but mine was the only one with the legitimate excuse. I won my military cross with my leg. Hello, Marvin. How are you?
Can anybody lose it?
Why? You feel it coming on?
Yes. What do you do? Just say it's gone?
Oh, no, no, you've got to believe.
Yes. There's still something there with me, Gordon.
Do you know that bonfire smoke is 20 times more carcinogenic than cigarette smoke? Well, 10 times.
Ah, oh.
What am I supposed to do with all those?
He's got 150 leaks in, Jenny. I like leaks. Well, 149. I pulled one up to see if it was genuine.
You wouldn't know.
I certainly would. My mother was a Welshman.
Will you all please stop shouting?
Certainly we will. Here, I'll put your T-shirt on if you'll put mine on.
Right. Is it clean?
Well, you can speak to him yourself. He's here.
It's Marvin, Tom. You tell him you are not taking a cut.
What am I supposed to do with all those vegetables?
Ah, well, I'm expecting some friends.
Hello, Marvin. How are you, old chap?
Oh, he is so sycophantic, it makes me cringe. Tell him you're not taking a cut. Why is it always the writer that has to be the first?
If he doesn't take a cut, the play will come off.
I don't care about the actors. They don't care about me. Actors? I had them round for meals, filling my poor simple wife's mind with strange fancies.
What strange fancies?
Do they ever ask you back? Do they ever ask you round for so much as a plate of chips? They do not, and why? I'll tell you why. They're the meanest lot on earth, actors, I know. I used to be one before I lost my voice. I don't care about the actors. Take it off, Marvin. Take it off. But do not touch one penny of my money. Off. Off! Off! Off!
That is not the way I want my writers to behave.
Off. It's coming off. I wasn't going to take less money. Off!
Oh, Tom! Oh, Mabel. It's coming off.
If I'd had my way, it would never have gone on in the first place. I knew lots of soldiers in both the near and the far east who never behaved like that, wearing knickers and shaving their legs. Of course, actors love doing it, love it. There's something so innocent about actors, don't you think? Now, George Hornbeam has written a perfectly beautiful and tender piece on exactly the same subject. Only this time it's set in the North Pole, where the last war of all is being fought between the Russians and the Americans, so they're mostly wearing fur coats with nothing underneath. I do like mystery, don't you? You know, we don't have enough mystery in our lives. Write me a play about mystery, Tom.
No.
Why not?
It's gone. What's the time? 3 o'clock. Isn't that amazing? It's gone at exactly the same time as Gordon's went. Well, thank goodness I've already got one. Gordon, it's gone.
Gordon, Tom's play has come off.
Marvellous, Tom. It wasn't worthy of you. Do you want me to take the T-shirt off?
No, no, that's all right, that's all right.
You sure? I understand.
No, that's fine. Well, you might put a coat on it, you know, cover it up decent.
As a matter of fact, I'm delighted.
Yes, we
know
you're
you're delighted.
Well, I can hold my head up again when I can for my neuralgia in St. Martin's Lane without seeing that ghastly vulgar poster plastered all over the West End. Where's Wilfred? I wish to view Wilfred's theatre. Are those real? Is that a worm?
Duck, 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 duck.
Thanks.
Now, can we leave poor Tom alone? It can't be easy for him.
Well, I'm the only person here, and I'm not leaving him alone when he's like this. This is when he takes up with another woman. Some young thing grabs him when he's down.
Really?
Well, he's done it before.
I have not.
Usually at the BBC. That's where they all are.
Are they?
I was.
Mabel! Mabel! Front door!
You wouldn't talk to me like that, Gordon Maple.
Oh, yes, I would.
Only once.
Where is Mabel?
She's taken a worm to her ducks.
Oh, I see.
What's this? I don't drink whiskey. It gives me indigestion.
Hang on.
Gordon Maple, you are not going to the front door dressed like that.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. We are trying to live like normal people in this village, not dressed in dreadful T-shirts and dinner jackets. Why are you wearing your foreign parts dinner jacket?
Well, you burned my suit.
I certainly did.
You gave Tom back his trousers.
I certainly have.
What was she doing with your trousers?
You know what she was doing with my trousers?
I took the first suit that came to hand. I have worn this a total of once. I bought this in Turkey when I was on the brink of becoming a famous screenwriter. There's a lot of wear left in this. We've all got to think of things like that from now on.
Yes, very funny, but ordinary people will not appreciate it. Get back upstairs.
No, it's not loaded. Neither am I.
The George Hornbeam Theatre. Very sweet of you, Wilfred. He's my favourite author.
Well, we thought of Akeborn, but there's something so painful about Akeborn Theatre, isn't there?
Exactly.
Quite. Well, I mean, I know like everybody else, that's what we'll have to do for the first years or so, but well, we have to do some good stuff as well, you know, new plays. Hey, do you reckon Tommy might write something for us?
Tommy?
Tommy Lawrence.
Oh, the less said about him, the better, I think. When I was in a prison camp giving my Mrs. Alving, the Mr. Can you smell smoke?
Gordon, this gentleman wishes to speak to you. He refuses to talk to me, or rather he won't tell me what he wants. Jenny?
Hello.
Hello. I hope you don't mind me asking.
No, not at all.
Settling in all right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, very, very nice, thank you.
Did you buy the orchard?
Yes, that land is mine.
Ah. Only it's caught fire.
Gordon, it's on fire!
That'll be it.
Gotterdammerung!
Wilfred, if you've been playing with matches, get outside and help your father. Good riddance to bad rubbish!
Hey, turn the tap on, Tom! Don't worry, I'm coming!
You know, I've lived in this village for 70 years, and this is the first time I've set foot in this house.
Oh, they had a beautiful house in Bristol. Wall to wall. Modern.
Mabel! Go in the next village! Hardware!